So a lot of times you'll hear this expressed in the form of to don't change your strategy, to stay consistent to your strategy. But as you progress in this and as you learn more and as you grow as a trader and as a person, you're going to, it makes sense to actually make changes, to make adjustments to your strategy. So it's not about not changing or not adjusting your strategy. It's more so about how you go about doing that. You know, I'm not going to say there's a right and wrong way to do it. I'm just saying that you have to find the most efficient way for you to make those changes, or for you to continue on with those new changes, you know, after you make your adjustments to your strategy. And one thing I like to do, so this change was more so about the platform and how I was having issues with, you know, my order executions with a specific platform or with a specific account. But if it's something like, if I'm making a change to the strategy, then what I want to do is I want to backtest that first. And I want to backtest it first. I may even put it in a replay mode and get myself acclimated to that new strategy change in replay mode. Just develop that skill with that new way of conducting business in terms of the strategy. And then in a live environment, the best, most efficient way that I found to do it for me was to sim first, just to iron out all the kinks, whatever, you know, mental things that I could be having with this new movement. In a way, dealing with the psychology, the emotional state of it, you know, of doing something different, and then that building uncertainty. So now I've created a safe environment for me to acclimate to this strategy change that I've implemented, right? So that's the difference between if I make a change outside of my strategy versus if I make a change with the strategy itself. That also, if I want to trade at a different time period, so I have my normal time frame, like right now, from 9:30 to 10:30 as my session hour. But if I, let's say, for whatever reason, now I want to shift and if I want to shift and trade in the afternoon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the technique that I would use if I made a change in my strategy. Because again, I'm used to trading in this first hour of the New York Stock Exchange open. I'm not used to trading in the afternoon. That's you got a different frequency during that time period. You have a different energy, you know, you got different participants that show up at that time. So I would need to give myself plenty of time to acclimate myself to that new environment. And then once I'm comfortable, I feel like I'm comfortable with this new environment, with this new movement, then I can go and continue conducting business as usual.